still have a long way to go. Our time has come as an epic tale of a former slave's prophecy that his descendants would one day rise above the manacles of slavery to the pinnacle of society. Alexander Chambers instilled the prophecy to his son, Isaiah Chambers, who unveiled the prophecy to his son, Solomon Chambers, who fulfilled the prophecy so that his daughter, Michelle Chambers, will reveal that prophecy to the world. Ladies and gentlemen, our time has come.
On Christmas Eve in 1911, my great-grandfather went into the woods to fetch dinner. My great-grandmother waited and waited on him, but he never returned. The next morning, she sent her very young son into the woods to find him, and he did, hanging from a tree with a rope around his neck. From that day forward, my grandfather was determined to atone for his father's death by standing against racism. He too was educated up north and returned to Mississippi, but with the message of liberty and justice for all. He was met with hostility from both coloreds and whites. Both feared change. He met my grandmother Orabelle in 1931 as one of his students. They married in 1936. And in 1937, after receiving many threats on his life, they decided to move up north to a town called Saginaw, Michigan. My grandfather became an activist for the rights of colored people. He traveled the country educating people on their civil liberties. Well, in 1940, my grandparents received news that they were expecting a child. And shortly before the birth of that child, my grandfather returned to Mississippi to deliver a speech.
Good evening, brothers and sisters. It has always been my belief that the child least born will rise above the sun and shine the brightest one. As a people, we are that child, which is why I like to speak to you on the state of the present-day colored man. As we have now been out of bondage for nearly 3/4 of a century, it's time for us to reflect on our triumphs and our failures with our so-called new freedom. Like many of you, my mother and father were once slaves. They taught me self-respect, self-pride, self-preservation, and how to live within the ominous restrictions of the white man's world until I was capable of living without the restrictions of the white man's money. Brothers and sisters, we've got to believe that we can teach ourselves. We don't need the white man to educate us. We've got to stop thinking that the only way that we can make money is to work for the white man. And by God, we have to stop thinking that the only way that we can be free is to die by the hands of a white man.
That's right, nigger.
Now, we had some laugh time. We had laugh times on my brother here.
What I do?
You came in with that.
Oh.
And then Slate.
Roll.
No, we got some footage, some blooper footage that's gonna be hilarious. We're gonna sit back and let's go ahead and get this man. Let's go ahead and that laugh right there.
Yeah. Oh, that was.
Hi, I'm Carla Fisher.
Hello, my name is Moses Jones.
Daisy Thames.
All right, my name is Stephen Ward.
My name is Cherry Lake. Tia Martin. Gina Tisdale.
My name is Franklin.
Mo, are you on? I just cut him on right when he's about to do his monologue. Are you on Link? Are you in that Link network?
Yeah.
Okay, I think we connected, man. It's the first time I've ever seen you in person.
Oh, we?
Yeah, I think we are.
What's your name?
Nick Starr. But Yeah, your picture keep coming up, and I said, okay, this joker keep popping up on my thing. Let me just connect with him so we can.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tanisha Burgess. Marquita Steele.
April Dean.
Keith Kraft.
I'm Annie Johnson.
Juan Paxton.
Brenda Nicole Moore.
Darren Oldham.
Tia Janae.
Palmer.
Miss Pauline Davis.
Greg Lockett.
My name is Deshaun O'Dowdery.
Alrighty, my name is Tandy Gallant.
I'm Deshaun Hall.
Miss Ella Cherie Hemphill. Zim Hedgepeth. Adrian Walker.
Kind of monologue?
Any kind of monologue.
Oh, we're just throwing it out there. All right, improv it. We're just...
Do your thing.
Routine.
Just be there, be there.
Who is? It's Henry Lee, sir.
Go ahead and present your monologue for me.
Before we start that, listen, I just looked up on the monologue or whatever. Is that just a scene from a movie or something?
Yeah.
The only one I know
Do it. Give me what you know, brother. This your moment. Give me what you got.
Oh, y'all got me messed up. Tupac Juice or something, I guess.
Did you sing it?
Huh?
Did you sing?
Give me a little something. We were together just the other day, taking life for granted, passing time away. I was here for you, you were here for me. Life in between us could be for eternity, and I'm so. I want to do an acting scene for you, man, but what I'm thinking in my mind got a little cursing in it, and I was preparing that, but I was like, dang, y'all look like y'all Christians.
That's a compliment, but Christians gotta eat too. So if that's what you have prepared, man, I want you to give me your best shot so that we won't have that in the show. But if that's what you do, show me what you got so I know what I'm working with. All right?
What you got to say now, big man? Ain't nothing to say now. Yeah, big man, whatever, big man. Listen here, man. You got to snap some collars and let them motherfuckers know that you will take them out whenever you feel like it, or else you ain't got no juice and you won't be shit. Kind of tone it down a little bit or whatever, but
good, bro.
it's a little more than that.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above, the sky so high.
Thank you.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above, the sky so high.
Jerry,
Yes, sir.
do me a big favor. Breathe.
I was sorry, it's my first time in Atlanta.
It's okay.
I never.
Hey, you
Okay,
coming
I'm
from
ready.
Philly, it's the same in Philly, it's the same here. Breathe, please breathe. If you pass out, all I'm gonna do is laugh and have somebody cart you out of here. All right? Just
Okay.
breathe, baby girl. It's all good.
I do.
Knows the secret. Secret to your pain. Of course, you see, I ain't always known. First I had to die and then come back alive. But see, I had to give.
All right,
dance. Come, my enemies. We have yet to wrestle for our lives.
I don't always look like a clown.
Hey, Dre, when you yell at Robert.
I know you told me to come to the center.
Did you yell at Robert?
Okay, Dre.
So enough?
You're gonna start the music. Our time has come. We're gonna start the music. And what we're gonna do tonight, I need you to pay attention to the time.
Yes.
So, but what we're gonna have to do is loop it back to the beginning of the song. So that, is there any feed in the beginning? Does she come right in and sing it? Is there any?
Hey, can you hand me a 58? And I think there's a boom stand up there.
What I need you to do,
I think we took one up.
is to take, mute everybody so you can hear me, son.
Mute up.
Sunshine, so they back there talking about that?
Yeah.
Oh, no, Stanford. That's it?
Yeah.
So Stanford,
Mike
come in.
Huh? Mike I know. That's why Mike is not even
Y'all both walk down and take your bow. And remember, when you take your bow, you split. So who's that? Right?
Huh?
So everybody still line up over here, still line up over there.
Stanford?
Stanford, of course.
Say it one more time.
Static. We're gonna try it.
You static?
I still didn't bring in Doorbell and Sunshine. Stanford.
I'm Andre Gray. I'm doing sound for Our Time Has Come. Lee's play. It's a really powerful play, and it's kind of eerie how it mirrors what's actually happened with Barack Obama and how he's actually the first black president. And I think that in itself, that there's a play written just 7 years before he actually became president. I think that's
calling the lines and getting it at the last minute and excuse for this and excuse for that. Okay, you know, I'm gonna say okay, but when it's time to go, then I'm looking at who was really ride or die. I'm looking for ride or die. So when we go on the road, I got all grown folks on the road, so that when I go on the road, I can have fun. I'm not going on the road to babysit. I'm not going on the road to do anything, you know, extra. We go on the road, we put down the show, we come back home. You know, so that's what, you know, that's why we got different people doing different things. Sunshines, we had like 4 or 5 sunshines, mainly so that they wouldn't hire the one sunshine. Let me not go there. I want to make sure that, dude, if I have 4 sunshines and you want to bring that, okay, let her do her thing. Okay, that's what she got. Pick any of them sunshines right there. Pick any one of them sunshines I picked out and put them on.
Remember how we first said, I want you to be really romantic and just have that woman sing the poem like she's right here. Yes. Let me see.
Get really like into the body.
Yes. I want your voice, your body, your face, use all of it.
Sunshine is my morning with the breaking of the dawn. Sunshine is my noontime when the heat is nice and warm. Sunshine is my evening when the day has come and gone. Sunshine she wears no makeup on. Sunshine is my noontime when the heat is nice and warm. Sunshine is my evening when the day has come and gone. Sunshine is my feeling when she wears no makeup on. Sunshine, don't you ever let no single trace of makeup touch your pretty face. Sunshine, baby, wear your smile, smile away my frown. And don't you never let no single trace of makeup touch your pretty face. Sunshine, baby, wear your...
I hear a melody, a song that sings to me, and every time I close my eyes, I dream that you are here with me.
You still going to law school, ain't you?
Yep.
Look here. Let me give you some free advice. No. Ain't going to cost you one red cent. Don't ever forget where you came from.
That's right.
Don't forget where I came from, huh? Is that why your office is all the way on the white side of town with all those lily white folks in their exclusively lily white world?
Now, Solomon, don't you go mouthing off to your uncle like that.
That's okay, Obel.
Don't forget where I came from, huh? Mm-hmm. Is that why your office is all the way on the west side of town with those lily white folks in their exclusively lily white world?
Solomon, don't you go mouthing off to your uncle. Don't you go mouthing off to your uncle like that.
That's okay, Obel. Boy's got a point. It's a useless, ignorant point, but a point just the same. Look here. See, I can't survive my business located on the east side of the river because my patients really don't fit.
Look here, boy. My business can't survive located on the east side of the river because my patients are either on fixed income.
No income. They broke. They so broke, they can't even afford to pay for the air they breathe in. It's free. More or less pay a doctor bill. Now, my patients on the west side of the river, who actually afford to pay their bill in the time that matter, see, they ain't come on the east side of town. Not even if you told them Jesus Christ himself was over there giving away free bread and fish.
Yeah,
understand?
I understand. I understand it's your way of getting back to the colored folks. But if it was me, I'd drop the charity house call, solicit more local patients on the west side, and build my business into a substantial practice. But you're just like my daddy. You can't just be a businessman, you gotta be a martyr too. Except in your case, it's your business is sacrificing, not your life.
What the Sam Hill is wrong with you, boy? You done lost your damn mind.
What the Sam Hill is wrong with you, boy? You lost your damn mind? Better show your daddy more respect than that. That's right. I didn't care less if you still your arrogant, false educated stuff trying to criticize me. I can defend myself. But your daddy is dead. And I'm not gonna let some milk breath, mama's boy, disrespect him like that. Tell you what, since you feel you're so big of a man, Step outside and put your ass where your mouth is.
Oh, Stanford, please.
No, don't wave me on jump. You feeling foggy? Leave.
Stanford, stop all that mess.
No, baby. Sit down, baby. You want to act like a man? I'm going to treat you like a man. Look at you. Sit there acting all high and mighty. That's what's wrong with you young folks nowadays, huh? You think the world owes you something. But I got news for you, boy. Don't nobody owe you nothing. I wish you was my son. I had my foot so far up your butt, I'd be kicking your chin. I better get out of here, for this boy made me lose a little religion I have left.
Come on now. Come on now. Before you take a Solomon, you had no business talking to your uncle like that.
Ma, do you hear how he speaks to me? And he's a deacon.
Hush. Being around here acting like a plum fool.
Hey, what's up?
Someone backstage is asking if you want new batteries in the mics.
Yes. Did they ask that question for real?
Yeah.
They really asked that?
That's what I said. I was like, I'm pretty sure the answer is going to be yes.
I got somebody asking me about a wet spot on the floor. You kidding?
Wow.
Come on, man. Everybody trying to let me know they're working. Because they know it's the night of the end.
Yeah, they got to come through.
You got to come through tonight.
Yeah. Definitely want to change the battery.
It's not a camera, y'all. It's a video.
Oh, yeah, take pictures, right? No.
Oh no,
Let's go. I've got sunshine. Come on. Well, I guess you say what can make me feel this way. My girl, my girl, my girl. Oh, my girl, my girl.
It's headache powder. It's not cocaine, I promise. I promise. I'm not gonna sniff it. Don't sniff headache.
I like the unisex dressing room right now. I like unisex dressing room. That's what it's about.
Oh, no.
That's what it's about.
I used to do fashion shows. We changed to the same room. Men and women.
Leave the knife. You leave the knife on the bar. Yeah.
I thought there were going to be some signs of trucks pulling up.
Yeah, they were.
I did. They was getting hawked up. You were still standing here like this, and the trucks was pulling up.
Yeah, trucks were pulling up. They knocked down the door.
How do you hear nobody knocking on the door coming in?
I tell you, that's because y'all was scuffling.
Yeah,
y'all was scuffling.
I play Jody. I'm an 84-year-old man. I just got through doing a 68-year bid in prison, basically for being black. I didn't do anything wrong. I was 16 years old when I first got locked up. I witnessed a murder, but I didn't think I didn't think I was seen at the time, but I ended up getting chased home after I witnessed Isaiah Chambers being murdered. And basically my parents got killed. They beat my dad with a shotgun, choked my mom, they killed her. They strung me up in a tree, and I passed out. And when I woke up, that's when I was in prison. So that explains the 68 years I was in prison. Most of that time I was in prison, it was on me because I think I was institutionalized after a while and didn't know any other way to live. So a lot of that time I was in prison was of my own doing, just because it was no life for me on the outside.
Right about that.
Take over that whole pole dance.
Pole dance.
I can get on that pole.
Oh, Bell, show us what you do.
You heard me, young man.
Show us what you do, oh, Bell. Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to. Come watch.
I see you.
I show you.
Look, I see you in the shower.
Boy, that's your sister.
Yeah, boy.
What you doing teaching your sister? You seen his sister? What's up with it?
I like this young man right here. You just my type.
Yeah, I'm just your type.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I like them older.
I like to back it up on you.
Come on, get back it up.
And drop it.
Can you, I don't know if I can handle all that.
I was adopted, girl. I was adopted, girl.
Oh, I'm not into all that freakiness.
You not?
Get out. I'm too old for trains. That shit just got these boys think they can run trains and things on me. Now, young man, you know how to reach me. Don't be perpetrating up in here. Now, you know you was just at my house in the past. And yes, the carpet matches the drapery. You know.
Why was he trying to drag you?
Don't let him fool you. This young man be all up in my bed.
And moving, so he just improvised dragging. He just really moving. So I moved myself.
He's too big. Carpet match the drapes. I hope you got that. That was classic.
Nothing but scars and bruises from a lifetime of pain.
This is Jonah. I'm through with makeup now. Here's my look. Jonah, 84-year-old.
I'm Simone Stevens. I started.
Okay. Johnny Harville, and I'm playing the owner / police officer.
Don't you fake this man.
This is Dwan Paxson playing the role of Henry. Our time has come. And you are. Allow me to introduce to you Miss Maria Martin. She's the best political campaign strategist in the business. Why? Have a seat. Ms. Martin is here to speak with you about your potential presidential run in the West.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Henry has told me everything about your career.
Oh, Lord, what are you trying to do now, Gandhi?
Trust me, you don't want to know. Mr. Chambers, there was only one man who could have led the Unified Minorities Voters Coalition case. That man was you.
And I told you that I wasn't interested.
I understand that, sir. But we now have another undertaking.
My name is Marquita Steele. I am playing the role of Maria Martin.
My name is Brandy Cohen, and I play Sunshine Chambers. And I'm very excited to be a part of Our Time Has Come. I think it's an important story to tell about the civil rights movement and just part of African American and American history in general. So I hope that everyone enjoys the show and have a good time.
You have a something special that none of us can explain.
I'm April Dean, and I'm playing Lucy, and later on the waitress. And your time has come to get out of my restaurant.
Through eating yet? I mean, y'all have been sitting over here for over an hour. You know, my boss, he didn't want to let you in here. But he didn't want that NAACP that tree you fell up out of.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Pay your bill. And get your monkey ass out of here.
Ma'am, there's no need for you to behave so belligerently, all right? We will pay for our meal, we will leave when we are finished.
Solomon, don't worry about it.
No, Ma, we haven't done anything wrong, all right? We are not leaving until we are done.
Solomon, let's go. You better listen to your mama, boy.
You better listen to me, lady. We are paying customers and we are not leaving until we are through.
Solomon, you can't talk like that down here. We're not in Washington, D.C.
I don't care where we are, Sunshine. We deserve to be treated like human beings.
I ain't gonna keep telling you. Now y'all can take your fancy talking, coon asses out of here.
You did not ignore me.
Shay No Gallery. I'm also playing on staff to play Our Time Has Come. I think you'll enjoy yourself. It'll show you the power, the triumphs of black people, some of our failures, and just give you a bit of history as we continue our rise. Hope you enjoy yourself this evening. God bless you. Thank you for coming out.
Sadly, Darius McCreary. I play Eddie Winslow. I'm just kidding. I play Malcolm. I'm just kidding. I'm Jazz. I'm Transformers. I'm just kidding. No, actually, this is a horror movie that we're doing. I mean, like, is there any hacking or anything? No, I'm just kidding. I'm Darius McCreary. I play Isaiah. And, it's an honor to portray this character because he's pretty intense. And, he's the father of who is actually deemed to be the first black president of the United States. It's really cool. I'm gearing up for a public dress rehearsal. That's what life is. Life is a dress rehearsal. So hopefully tonight you will witness history in the making, just as we did almost 4 years ago. Our time has come, people. Our time has come. Has. It's time to reconcile. This time has come. Mothers and fathers pray on bended. Lord, save our children, please. Our time has come.
My name is Dorian. I play Donovan. I also am an extra, so if you see me running across the stage as a racist, Donovan is not a racist. I just want you to know that. Okay? He really isn't. I just play multiple parts. That's all. Thank you.
I asked you to come down south and help fight for the rights of your people. I thought you were completely selfish. You said no. But never did I once criticize you. So who the hell do you think you are to criticize me? Who am I?
Greg Lockett, playing Solomon Chambers.
Thought you'd be out of it by now, boy. You still going to law school, ain't you?
Yep.
Look here. Let me give you some free advice. No. Ain't going to cost you one red cent. Don't ever forget where you came from.
That's right.
Don't forget where I came from, huh? Is that why your office is all the way on the white side of town with all those lily white folks in their exclusively lily white world?
Now, Solomon, don't you go mouthing off to your uncle like that.
That's okay, Obel. Boy's got a point. It's a useless, ignorant point, but a point just the same. Look here. See, I can't survive my business located on the east side of the river because my patients are either on fixed income or no income. They broke. They so broke, they can't even afford to pay for the air they breathe in. It's free. More or less pay a doctor bill. Now, my patients on the west side of the river who actually afford to pay their bill in the time it matters, see, they ain't come on the east side of town. Not even if you told them Jesus Christ himself was over giving away free bread and fish. Understand?
Yeah, I understand. I understand it's your way of giving back to the colored folks. But if it was me, I'd drop the charity house call, solicit more local patients on the west side, and build my business into a substantial practice. But you're just like my daddy. You can't just be a businessman, you gotta be a martyr too. Except in your case, it's your business is sacrificing, not your life.
What?
I can't hear anybody.
Making history, to stay together, to recognize the people before us that made us be who we are today. So you already know a lot of people out here in this world has made the path for us to live and to vote and to get out of poverty and to get out of freedom and get out of slavery. But sometimes we ask God to thank us for all the things that we have materialistic, but never thank you for the people that came before us that really put it down for us to be here tonight. And then tomorrow is never promised. So first of all, give yourself a hand for our time has come, being the first person and the first people to be inside here tonight. I need you to make a lot more noise than that. Without you, there is no history. There's no academics. There's no library. Our time has come. Our time has come. I'm going to do my part. To keep history alive.
Yesterday, we are to show him some love. You know, I, along with the other legislators here who served in the Georgia General Assembly, we do appreciate this, with this political theme here, being able to come and support this effort. But me, just like those others, we stand so tall because we're on the shoulders of those who came before us. We know that we drink from wells that we did not dig. We enjoy the shade of trees that we did not plant. Years before, our 44th president was a nationally known political figure. This is the original storyline before it was revised by the playwright Sylvester Stevens, who believed the actuality of a black man becoming president of the United States by the year 2008 was implausible. However, history proved differently. As you will observe, some of the events of this dramatic piece eerily parallel the true life events of our would-be president, Barack Obama. My name is Billy Mitchell, representative from Georgia General Assembly. Ladies and gentlemen, our time has come.
I'll be the song that sings to me, a pretty melody that plays with my mind every time I close my eyes and dream that you are here with me. I hear a melody, a song that sings to me, and every time I close my eyes, I dream that you are here with me. I hear a song that sings to me, a perfect melody. My words cannot define, that takes me to
enjoyed it. It was thorough. Enjoyed the acting, great music.
Thank you.
It was a message that's been needing to be told forever and ever more. So I'm glad it's finally getting a chance to come out. Everybody in the cast was fabulous.
Fantastic. Absolutely enjoyed every minute of it.
Excellent.
I enjoyed it. My favorite character was Uncle Sam. I love everybody.
Nice, fantastic. Great. Very believable. History lesson. Good actors. Good music. I'm glad I came. It's a good time.
It was a great play. Loved it.
It was great. I liked the depth and the history that was intertwined. It was